What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Sneak Delmar coming at you with another video, and this is my video on 7 tips to starting your sneaker collection. As you can see from the beginning, the B-roll, I do have quite a bit of shoes. It's not the biggest collection compared to others, but it is something that I worked on over the years. I'm now 20 years old. I've been collecting since around 13. I would say heavy collecting since around the age of 15, 16 was when it really started to kick into action. I started making my own bit of money, and then I say 18 when I got my first official job is when it really got in. Alright, so this is just a little bit of tips of how to get to a collection pretty faster. It's not going to be ways to make money for a collection, but it will be ways to find shoes, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get started with tip number 1. Alright, so tip number 1, and easily the most important tip, is stack up GRs. You want to establish some variety in your collection, get it going. You want to have a little bit of quantity over quality at the moment. You want to get a backbone. Start establishing your collection, okay? So you want to have multiple pairs of shoes so you're not wearing the same pair of shoes every day. You can't just be wearing the same Jordan 11 every day, because by 3 weeks of wearing it every day, it's going to be beat, all right? So get quantity right now. A great example for a GR is a Stan Smith. I mean, it's a beautiful shoe. It's a staple in a lot of people's collections. It's a classic. And I got this for $55 on sale at Foot Locker. So that's why it doesn't even have to be a Stan Smith for you guys. It could be a Superstar, a Rocher Renna, a Flyknit Racer, anything. Just get multiple pairs of shoes right now. And then later on, that'll help you in the long run. Because later on, let's say you want to get that Grail. You have a pair of Jordan 4 Royalties, a pair of Jordan 1 Yin Yangs, and a pair of Jordan 3 True Blues. You can easily trade those 3 shoes for a worn pair of V2s. Maybe not that exact 3 shoes, but maybe let's say a black cement 3 and a white cement 3. Let's say you get those for cheap later on. You can easily use those as trade bait for a V2, and there you go. It doesn't even have to be a Yeezy, but you can get your grails using these GRs you got in the beginning of your collecting days. So now you have 15 pairs of GRs and 5 pairs of grails, and that's because you started off with the GRs. All right, so don't sleep on the GRs. I'm telling you, it'll help you in the long run. Let's get on to tip number 2. All right, so tip number 2 is once you started collecting and gotten your numbers up, you can find that one specific shoe you like and cop multiple colors away of it, because that's what colorway. And cop multiple colorways of it, because trust me, if you love a shoe that much, you're gonna want to have different colors for different scenarios. You can't wear a bread one with every outfit, but you love the Jordan 1. So let's say you get a bread one, a royal one, and a shadow one. Now you can wear Jordan 1s with multiple outfits that you have. And they don't even all have to be hype. Like, look, Jordan 1 metallic navy. This is easily one of my favorite Jordan 1s, and it has no hype. I got these, I waited for these to go on discount. I got them for $74.99 on sale at my local Chic, and it's one of my favorite shoes. And so cop multiple colorways of the Jordan 1. Not all hype, but you can get the hyped ones too if you want, like the Jordan 1 shattered backboard. I love this shoe. I think this is my favorite Jordan 1 non-OG colorway for sure. I'm telling you, the quality, the background on it, the way they made this colorway, it's beautiful. But this isn't a review. Let's keep on going. So cop multiple colorways of it. Get 5 pairs of Jordan 1s once you have an established number. Trust me. And then work on to Jordan 3s. Get 5 colorways of that. Get 5 colorways of V2s. Any shoe you love in particular, cop multiple colorways of it. Trust me. You're going to thank me when you have a Jordan 1 for every outfit or a Jordan 5 for every outfit. Alright? So let's move on to tip number 3. Alright, so tip number 3, look for local consignment shops in your area. A lot of them will have steals. Most of them will have a steal area called the 100 and under shelf, the 100 and under table. I know the Fix Kicks, I believe in San Francisco somewhere does that, or maybe just for special occasions that they do it. But a lot of these consignment shops do have steals. They will have an older heat that you haven't seen in years, and they'll have it beat up, or not even beat, just dirty, and you can clean them up, and they'll be for a steal. You can find SB heat, old Jordan heat, a lot of heat there for the love, trust me. Or even a good thing you can do over there is 2-for-1 trades. You can go over there and take your shattered backboard 1s and your Ultra Boost creams, and you can trade them for a turtle dove. Now the condition may be a little bit. The thing is, it's tricky, is the conditions on these do affect the outcome. But let's say these are all DS. You may be able to give DS shattered backboards and DS creams and get a worn pair of turtle doves. But I mean, who cares? There's some turtle doves. They're a nice shoe. So whatever you like, though, it doesn't have to be that trade. You can do a lot of 2-for-1 trades. This is where the GRs come in. You can do 2 GR trades and get a grail. So I'm telling you, consignment shops are the way to go. Find one in your local area. Google it, look it up on IG, get in contact with them somehow. Even if there's one far away, you can email these shops and ask them about trades or size swaps. It's even good for size swaps too. Let's say you get a Yeezy on release day on a Chic raffle, but you end up winning a pair in a size 7.5 and you're an 11. I know Soul Supremacy does soul swaps, and if you do dead stock for dead stock, depending on the shoe, they do a fee for it. But I mean, let's say you get it for retail and you add a $50 fee. That's nothing compared to resale. That's going to be $500 to $600. So consignment shops will be your best friends. Make friends with the employees. You can get hooked up, I've heard of. All right, so let's get on to tip number 4 though. All right, tip number 4 is check your local outlets, your Rosses, your Marshalls, your TJ Maxx's, your Nordstrom Rack. Check them. You will find heat there once in a while. I'm not talking about fragment ones, easy heats, although there have been a lot of posts about Marshalls having fragment ones. I've seen them have bread V2s. I don't know if I believe it. I've never seen it. But hey, if you ever find a pair, you'll thank me later. But check your local Foot Lockers. Check your local Rosses. You will find some nice heat there. You may find some Stan Smiths there for $32.99. You can find some Vans there for $19.99. You can get your daily wears there for very cheap. I got these at Nordstrom Rack for $27.99, and it's not heat, but it is a very nice shoe. It's an old school, all leather. I'd say a tumbled leather. It's a nice leather, old school, and it's in that nice off-white color. And this is trending right now, this off-white cream color, like the cream Ultra Boost. I'm telling you, $27.99 was a steal. I'm telling you. I would have never thought to find these there. And I never even knew this shoe existed until I seen it, which is you will find shoes that you didn't even know existed, but you will like them. You can find some Sauconys there for cheap. I've seen those. I bought some Sauconys there for, I think, $34.99. Your local Rosses, they're very nice to go to. And your local outlets, your local Nike outlets. You can find Yin Yang 1s there for, I think it was $99.99. You can find Cyber Monday 3s there for $119.99. You can go to your Adidas outlets and find some Pure Boost there for on sale. I'm telling you, your local outlets and Rosses will become your best friends. I'm telling you. All right, so let's get on to tip number 5. All right, tip number 5. This is easily my favorite tip. I'm telling you, this is where you find all the steals. Get in your local Facebook groups. You will find steals there. I got this Jordan 6 maroon. Look at the condition on these. $55 plus $10 shipping because the guy wasn't local to me. $65 for some maroon 6s with OG everything, lace locks, box, everything. And look at the condition. They were just dirty. All I did was clean them up and bam, they looked gorgeous. I unyellowed the bottom for one session only just because it did have a little bit of yellowing, but I mean, I didn't even do a full sessions to get it all done. I just did it to give it a little pick-me-up. I had these in the background of a picture one day, and someone was like, how much for the maroons? And I was like, oh, they're not for sale. I just bought them. He was like, I'm trying to find a dead stock pair. And I was like, mine aren't dead stock. He thought they were dead stock just from the back of the picture. I'm telling you, Facebook groups are the steals. And if your Facebook group is anything like mine, we like to look out for each other. Shout out to Central Valley Sneakerheads. Alright? I'm telling you, you will find love there. If you hook up people, you will get hooked up in the end. I'm in about 20 Facebook groups, not even all local. I'm in some LA ones. I'm in some San Francisco ones. I'm in any that are drivable distance if the shoe is really that worth it, or shipping distance and it won't be too much. You can even do halfways. I've driven about an hour to meet up a guy and trade some shoes. But Facebook groups, they are the way to go. Easily where I get most of my shoes. I've bought in half my collection on Facebook groups. You find trades on there for stuff that you like. Size swaps there. Anything you can think of is on a Facebook group. Alright, so tip number 5, join your local Facebook groups. And let's move on to tip number 6. 6. Alright, tip number 6. promo codes, all right? I know this sounds weird, but if you spend about an hour on Google looking up promo codes, you can find some good shoes for cheap. Nike is always putting shoes on clearance, some Air Max 1s, some Air Max 95s. They will go on clearance for $90. You can go and find Twitter, check Nike's Twitter, even tweet them and ask them for promo codes. You can get 15 to 30% off already clearanced items. So you will get shoes for very cheap and very nice shoes. I'm telling you. You have to look for promo codes and you will end up getting shoes for cheap. I've gotten some Jordan Futures. I used them for like the gym or something. I don't remember what it was, but I got Jordan Futures. They were on clearance for, I think it was $79.99, and I got a 30% off code emailed me to Nike for a clearance code. Is that my cat? All right, back on topic. All right. But I got them for, I think it was $49.97 or something. It was a weird number. I got that for some brand new Jordan Futures. You can't beat that. Like, yeah, I didn't wear them every day. I didn't wear them for casual wear, but I did wear them as nice gym shoes. I'm telling you, looking for promo codes will save you money. And with that money you saved, you can buy other shoes. Like, it's a win-win. All right, so let's go on to the last tip. Tip number 7. All right, tip number 7. Attend sneaker cons, dunk exchanges, sneaker summits, whatever it's called in your area. If anyone comes to your area, trust me, attend it. You won't regret it. Oh my God. You will not regret it, all right? You have a room filled with 1,000 people walking around with shoes. You're going to end up buying something or finding something to trade in your value. You won't leave empty-handed. Unless you go there to sell shoes only, you will leave empty-handed. But I'm telling you, you will find something you like. And you will find shoes you didn't even know existed and you liked. You can find a shoe from $19.99 you thought you'd never see again, and you'll find it there in your size. I guarantee you. Alright? I just attended the SneakerCon San Francisco on April 29th. And I got this shoe for $500. And yes, it was beat when I bought it. Like, this Boost was brown. There was scuffs all in the midsole, the rubber midsole, whatever you call it, the sole. And about, 15, I threw some unyellowing sauce on the Boost to test it out. After 15 minutes, it was white again. I fixed the scuffs within like 2 minutes. And I'm telling you, they're already skyrocketing in price. You will find shoes for cheap because people will need money. So they will go to these events to sell money. People have mortgages. They have rent to pay, insurance, groceries. They have necessities that they have to pay for. So what do? They sell their shoes. Yeah, if I had to pay my car off, I would sell shoes to pay it. But luckily I'm in an environment where I work for money and I have my own money and I can set aside money for shoes and have money for necessities. But I'm telling you, sneaker cons are the way to go. I got these for the cheap. And you can get legit checked over there. There's people, you can ask anyone to legit check. They have a booth there to legit check your shoes. I got these shoes legit checked by JC, the owner of Urban Necessities. Like, what? And you can go meet your favorite YouTubers there. If you check out my last video, you'll see that I met all my favorite YouTubers. And you'll see I even bought this shoe. This is a no-brainer for sneaker cons. Like, if you love shoes, why wouldn't you want to go somewhere where there's a whole bunch of other people in the room just like you? Alright? So there's my 7 tips to starting a sneaker collection. Hopefully you found a couple of these helpful. Some of these may have been no-brainers to do, but hopefully I helped some of you guys figure out how to get some shoes. And I hope you guys will have a great day. Subscribe. And I got stuck. Alright? But subscribe, like the video, check out my channel. I'll be having some great dope content coming out soon. Alright, and you guys have a great one. Peace! That didn't go as planned.